Howdy everyone, it's me, Manic Mark, coming to you from the bunker system. This is today's Friday the 13th art challenge update. I just wanted to say that yesterday when I held up this album, used it to strip by, I wondered why the cover looked the way it did, because it looks kind of empty. I didn't get the G-string thing down here. I found a photograph of the real album online, and it had an actual underwear on it, but since I don't have any of the exact same underwear, I decided to kind of do this mock-up so you can kind of see what it looked like. There are these notches on each side that would hold the underwear up, and the shrink wrap would hold it all together, and it kind of looks like this. So I'm going to play a track off of this album after my video. Now, I've been you know, I don't think anyone's real happy with me, because I'm not doing my job here being abusive. And that's one thing when I said I couldn't figure anything out. That was the mechanics of the art challenge, not the abusive part. And I just don't have it in me. I think I could do a little bit of it, but I said this was a young man's sport, and I should have listened to the little man in me. So I was trying to think what I could do to yet try to make what do you call it when you try to, I don't know, try to make anyway, I thought if I could, so what I've been doing, let's say it this way, what I've been doing is studying all the major participants, because I realized that I really didn't have any idea what I was getting myself into when I did this, and it's been a lot of fun. But I realized that I've missed completely the tone of the deal here, and even though I've missed it, it's not like I can add to anything new to it, because it's not that I'm full of goodness and purity. I'm full of frustration and woe and misery mostly, but I use goodness and purity. Shut up, you're rambling on again. It doesn't matter. It's just that I'm not like that. There, you said it. Man, couldn't you be more direct when you do this stuff? No, you can't. It's not in you. But what I've done is I've studied videos, past videos. I've done research. I've made phone calls. I've talked to friends and family. And I've found out who these main participants are, what they are in their real life. And they're nothing like what you see in the folk art challenge. You know, these embittered, mean-spirited folks. No, they're nothing like that at all. And I'm just going to share with you who they are in their real life during the day. So when you watch these videos, you're not confused. And walk away feeling, you know, Stephen Chandler. Stephen, he's mysterious. We all can tell that he lives in a nice, clean, overly neat, for an artist, an overly neat house. How does he support himself? Well, I found out that there are jobs that you can do at home, and he's writing advertising copy for branding companies. You know, advertising companies. And I know you'll know one. His most famous campaign was Head On, applied directly to the forehead.
Head on, applied directly to the forehead. Head on, applied directly to the forehead. Head on, applied directly to the forehead. Head on, available at Walgreens.
I didn't know he wrote that when I found that out. I was very impressed. Next on the list is Tammy. She's struggling. If you watch her videos, you can tell that, but she really is struggling to find work, and how she manages to support herself, if you don't know, and it's probably neither here nor there. It doesn't make any difference. But it's those murder mystery dinner theaters that you can hire to go into your home. You have your friends in, and have a little something to eat, and they put on this little murder mystery thing while she does that for money. But what really impressed me about Tammy was her part-time work with the animal shelter, where she helps find homes for kittens and puppies. It's very highly commendable of Tammy to do something like that. Chicken George, there's it's pretty much what you see is but it's still a facade. It's not. I just have to come right out and say it. I hope he doesn't get upset with me when I say this, but the child, he has a child out of wedlock, and I did not know this until last night when I saw the secret video, which explained his child out of wedlock, Mandy or Michelle or Mindy or something, I don't, you know. But he sells art on eBay to support, to make payments on the child support thing, the court-ordered child support. There's a restraining order, so he can't actually see the child, but he's apparently trying somehow to, you know, see that the kid is taken care of, and I think that's commendable. Bill Flowers, he lives in Steubenville, Ohio. You know, not in Australia, not in Tasmania. That's all construct to make him look exotic. He isn't, but that doesn't matter, because what he's offering back to society on a government grant, he supports himself on a government grant, is he's writing a book on the history of the lost art of macrame. It's for the Smithsonian. It's not just some. It's a you know, nationally funded a project. Basically, we're going to print about 50 copies and distribute them to libraries, and so people can, you know, like macrame, what's that? They can find out. Eric Maximus, Eric Maximus, you think, you look, and you listen to him, and you look, and you just think, what a tough guy. The motorcycle, the beard, the horn helmet, the hard-hitting artwork. You just think, Eric scares everybody, don't you think? He's like, he scares me. But I'm not as scared now as I once was, because I found out that during the day, he's employed as a mid-level manager at Ben & Jerry's corporate, in their corporate offices. And he manages their employee sensitivity training programs. I know, I'm shocked too. I couldn't believe it. But you know, underneath all this facade, this tough guy facade, he's a very sensitive person. And me, I have to include me, because you're going to find out sooner or later, because everything is uncovered. Nothing is a secret. Like, you put together all these bits and pieces like I've done in this video to come up with the secret lives of these artists. It all comes out. So I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, beat you to the punch, because I know you're now going to be coming in and trying to figure everything out on Manic Mark. Is that I'm independently wealthy. I'm just going to say that. I'm independently wealthy, but not so wealthy that I can't not have some kind of employment, some kind of income coming in. So I work part-time at Michael's Arts and Crafts. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it's the store that sells art supplies and dried up flowers and crayons and stuff in the strip malls. I work there part-time, like I said, and I do so mainly because of it's the only place locally you can buy rhinestones. So what I do is I just watch stocking shelves. I watch the rhinestone section. I always position myself where I can see it. And if somebody buys rhinestones, I take a photograph of them. I get their credit card information after they left the store. I take a phone photo of their license plate. I find out where they live. And at night, for a few hours, I'll watch their house just to figure out who they are and what they're doing. Try to figure out what they're doing with the rhinestones, because I don't trust anybody who buys rhinestones, because obviously they're trying to copy me, and I won't have that. So we all have something, a secret, but it's not a bad secret. It's a good secret, and it should be shared. And now a tune from Music to Strip By from this record. To pay for the support, the court-ordered support payments. He apparently cares about the kid, and he's trying to do the best he can as a just to make up for what he did with that woman.